Alright, test test. Oh, there's a comment that says test. Yeah, they passed the test. I'm here. Takes a little bit for that notification to go out. Question is how much people are up on a Thursday. Well, actually, it'd be a Wednesday night. It's kind of how that works. With ghosts. What's up with ghosts? I gotta get my mic fixed. Oh my god. Well, it's not like the mic. I have a mic, but that's like the wireless mic I use. Like if I wanted to, I could just get my computer and use my like sound quality mic. But if I'm doing like a walk and catch or something, like I can't, or like I guess like if I'm just like walking around, I was thinking of to use my wireless mic. I can't really use that. It's up. I don't even know. Manny Quinn. Is that how you pronounce it? So yeah, there were some topics discussed in the live I was just in. Um, about the United States collapse. But I think I think OPP being in jail just for catching predators, like that really, like we're really getting to a point where our rights, even our core rights, are gonna turn into just things written on paper that aren't gonna matter. Like it really is, it's really gonna go away. Like civil liberties and all that, it's gonna go away. It's like the day predator catchers are outlawed is a day the First Amendment's outlawed. Cat eyes, anti-F. It is defected. Bring it back and exchange it. Say it don't work. So the thing is, I've used it on other things like YouTube, and it does work. So it's kind of just StreamYard. The common denominator StreamYard. Yeah, you pass. Hey, what's up, Bill? Bill Evans. Yeah, you got a good amount of catches in California, so I'm trying to see what I could do about that. I'm gonna be doing a lot of driving there. I might be near you actually, so yeah, might be doing some flying. Yeah, mainly just because they're kind of like all over California. So if I do a California trip, but yeah, another thing to think about is like how close are we to the people being pushed to either jail, homelessness, or having your needs taken care of, but without being paid. Like, how close are we to that? You know, that's literally that's like once we see like we'll eventually see companies providing something like that, and that'll be the gate. That'll be the gateway to slavery. Oh, free FCC. Well, I can't do anything here. If it comes out on Ollie's good, but um, I don't see anyone banned on StreamYard, but um, not on here. I can't because I'm on my phone. I think I did like a big mass unban though, so I thought that took care of it. Most people are getting banned again. But yeah, But yeah, but all with the other stuff, I'm not really like on a side or against anyone. Um, I'm just gonna keep it real. For with everything. Um, if someone wants to talk to me about some kind some kind of doxing situation, yeah, like I would have no problem finding a resolution to that. So it's like there's just no need for the drama. Understandable. Why would you keep Chrissy in FC banned? To be honest, so the only thing on my end that I know of is I just did one big unban. So if unless they got banned after that, um, then by someone else, that would be why. Always good to be independent. I'll probably just do another mass unban. Got my computer in my car. Yeah, I'm kind of at the stage where if I'm like called out kind of in like a public drama kind of way, um, I won't engage with that. Like I feel like that's not really looking for. I feel like that's not really looking for a solution. I feel like that's trying to get clicks. Cousin Telly. Yeah, so that's terrible that OPP's in jail still. Um, yeah, he passed. You're in. It's going beyond drama now. It's just too much. Yeah, it's just kind of dumb. I mean, yeah, especially like I don't even know, bro. The Jeff thing. I mean, that was just like that situation was only going to backfire on him and be bad for him. So for him to have like no wisdom in understanding that, like that's pretty bad if you think about it. Imagine getting up to 50 years old and not knowing that calling 911 for someone saying something online is only going to be bad for you. Sometimes you got to count your blessings. Like we have the wisdom to know that. Like imagine if you were that dumb. Like that would be worse than damn. That'd be like almost being. I don't even want to say it, but you got to you got to kind of be grateful that you can think clearly, about things, even to a minimal degree. Because you could be Jeff. Like whatever you're going through, whatever in life, just think you could be Jeff. You know, so it's probably not that bad. Link for Jared Fogle. That was crazy. Since what? Since when do you call the cops on your friends? I mean, I don't know. Like, are we all friends here? Like, it's kind of just internet shit. But it's like here's kind of the thing. It's like not it kind of something that kind of was alarming about that was not only did he call the cops, I expected him at least to kind of twist it a little bit because that would be kind of the smart thing to do. Um, but he straight up just he was honest. Like he said, I'm calling. He's calling 911 on someone on the internet saying he's friends with Jared Fogle, who's a dude that went to prison. That's basically like a prank call. He's prank calling. He's doing the equivalent of a prank calling 911. That's what he's doing. That's probably what they they're gonna realize he's basically doing. But yeah, um, But also, I don't even want anything bad to happen to anyone. I think actually the best thing for him would be some kind of intervention, probably from the police, like you know, get him some kind of whatever it is, just get him on a better track because this ain't it. But I never wish people to have like bad health or to die or anything like that. Um, but yeah, it's like if you want to kind of push yourself to, a possible intervention from the police, then I'll uh, I'll push it to that. Um, I mean, he kind of did. I will say he got a lot of the detail. He fumbled a lot of the details though, so uh, I wasn't really too worried about that. But yeah, and that kind of had nothing to do with anything. Like why? Like if I had a fireman that was a dad, like would you say, yeah, this dad's a fireman and he said something mean about me? Like it kind of was a random non sequitur. Like I don't. It's like you at a certain point you kind of think like you kind of realize how much brain cells are being killed every every life. Like he's really, you know, like he's not thinking clearly. Yeah, actually, I was glad that he did something like that. I think probably the best thing for him is some kind of police intervention. So if the same situation was like set up, I probably would push him to do it again. Even like I'm glad that happened because now it's like it moves it closer to a possible police intervention. Now I'm never gonna do anything. Like I'm not gonna like call anyone. I'm not gonna call the 911 or whatever. But if he's gonna call on himself basically for no reason, I'm gonna be like, go ahead. That's the worst thing I'm gonna do, you know. So probably SM. That's like a towel with sunglasses for you. The body cam footage would be funny though. I just seen the body cam footage. I mean, that almost is like you think that person's challenged at that point. You're like, oh, it's Jeff. I mean, when I remember seeing one of the body cam footage, um, and yeah, some of the body cam footage, it was like actually saying like the cop that talked to Jeff, he was actually talking like Jeff was special needs. Like I'm just saying like how I've seen cops talk to certain kind of people. Like they talk very slow and kind of like they're a kid or something. Like okay, if you're ever feeling down or whatever, just feel free to call us again and we'll be back here, okay, buddy? Like something like that. Like you don't talk like that to a regular. There's a reason they don't talk like that to a regular adult because that would obviously sound really condescending. But it's like they know what to look for, and I think he's almost there. Like he's killing too many of his brain cells. That's really it. And this I'm too old shit. Like 50 is not old. Like you can like with modern medicine, you could if you get your stuff right, you can probably live to about 100 nowadays. Um, So like, nah, like he has time. That's just like any limitations he's setting. That's his own mind. That's him. Just going to call that one for you saying it's autistic. I don't even think it's autism. I think it's worse than that because it's like he's just killing his own brain cells. 50 is young. I know cats that spend 30 years in prison and got their life together. Yeah, but it's like the problem is like if you're calling yourself old and saying, "Oh, I can't like do anything." I mean, eventual like I wouldn't say you're old yet. Like I would say that's middle age, and not even too much older than me, really. I mean, but eventually you're gonna get old, and if you waste time, like let's say you're not 70, let's say you're now like 70 or 80, then it's kind of too late, you know? Yeah, I know hardcore drug addicts that got clean at an old age and now make tons of money. Yeah, sometimes like people hit rock bottom, they bounce back. Like that's yeah, like that you have time at 50. Like people can say whatever they want. Like I don't think 50 is old. All he has to do is get a normal 9 to 5 job and seek outpatient rehab. Yeah, I would say like honestly, I could even lay out what you should do is like at a minimum, just get like whatever it is mentally or drug wise under control. So he can just be the best caregiver to his dad at first, maybe even like a part-time job or whatever at first, and then or whatever it is, and just get started with that, save money, then by the time your role of taking care of his parents is over, like if that's really what he's doing, I don't like he's not doing it well if he's in that condition all the time. Then you get to probably move out and have money to save. Like you're staying with your parents, like that's you have no overhead. If it's a Jew and then people, oh, I think that's a fake cat eyes. Yeah, that's definitely a fake cat eyes. Working keeps you busy too. If you're home all day, you get bored and people start using drugs and drinking. If he had a 9 to 5 job, he had to get up every day to go to and get out in the world. Be a lot healthier than being on YouTube all day. Yeah. And it's like that's the thing. If you're if there's periods of time when you're like passed out drunk and you're snoring, like you can't take care of a parent in that condition. Like I'll say this, I know what it's like to take care of your mom. I mean to take care of your parent. Like I took care of my mom when she was like dying from cancer. Like that was in I mean that situation was more time sensitive. I kind of had to be semi awake at all hours to like administer certain medicine. Like it's very tough to do. Like and I was like the only one. I don't even recommend it should be only one person being a caregiver with a parent, but like if you're gonna do that, like you need to be really available, you know? Like you can't just be passed out. If he's being paid to take care of his dad and something was to happen to him, Jeff would be responsible. Yeah, there's certain things in place that would pay you. I never had anything with that. I think you actually can there's some kind of program to be paid as a caregiver. I didn't actually have anything to do with that, but um, that is a thing. Yeah, so no, I only basically what happened was like I would only have hospice help until the absolute end, till like the very very end. Then the nurses were there and everything, but it would be like I'd have to basically learn how to be a nurse by being self taught basically, and if something went like wrong with like a machine, like I would kind of call them and they would come by and you know there'd be like regular checkups, but mainly it was just me and her dealing with that. Like it's a very tough thing. I would say if anyone is taking care of a sick relative, it should be like a minimum 2 person job, like minimum. Because then if it's like two or three, it's not like this crazy thing where you need to like worry about basically being up for all hours and give them medicine. Somehow I made it through, and I think I did pretty well for what I could do. Uh, but yeah, that's not a one person job. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, remember me and Bill Evans, we flew over the nuclear power plant. I think that was what it was called. Trying to think of other topics. But yeah, but on a serious note, is like, yeah, at a certain point, like Jeff probably is like at a point where he could probably like fix the situation, but that's on him if he doesn't, you know. But yeah, but also like yeah, if there is like any kind of doxing situation, which like I said in that other stream, the only docs I saw was the Anthony Cruz thing, which I did delete. Um yeah, like I would like whatever side anyone's on, if pretty much if people like reach out to me, uh like I would resolve it. Like it could mean them having a wrench or whatever. Like I don't really care. Um like I would yeah, like I would do something about that. Yeah, maybe I'll put out the link. See what's good. There's a link. Supposed to go to Maine in a couple weeks in vacation. First time I'm going. Oh, you're going now though? I wouldn't go now. Unless you're going for the foliage. Like in the summer is usually that's like when people go. But actually New England looks really nice in the foliage. Like even the foliage here is pretty nice. I got family friends there, so visiting for holidays. Oh, okay. That's cool. Taking a plane from Cali to Maine. That's gonna be quite a bit of a flight. I remember I flew. It wasn't too bad actually. It wasn't too bad. It's like a 6 hour flight, but like if you can, you know, have stuff to do, keep yourself entertained, like make sure you got everything together. Like it went by actually pretty seamless. I always get a window seat. I always get a window seat near the wing. I don't pick flights that don't allow you to pick your seats. Diablo nuclear plant, right? Yeah, that should have been the one we were flying over, I think. I remember it was a nuclear plant. And then we went over a castle, if I recall. I'll probably have time I'll probably time it so I can sleep. Yeah, I don't think I've been able to really go to sleep on a plane though. Like it's very peaceful, but I don't think I've been able to straight up go to sleep on a plane. Something about it. I don't know. Like I've always been kind of envious of people that can get like a straight up good like 6 hour sleep in or whatever. Um, then they're all rested by the time they get there. But yeah, no, I do get the jet lag. Remember when I was in California, it was like something interesting was like checking they have like city cams in Marlboro. Um and you can check if it's like still late out because of the time zone difference. Some reason time zones are interesting to me. Hearst Castle. Yep. Hearst Castle. Yankees for life. So are you in New York, Bill Evans? Oh, it's Yankees for life. Bro, I don't like going through New York City. I used to love New York City, but they just try to like take as much money of out of you as possible. Like through tickets, through like charging you to use a bathroom and shit. Like I got my car towed. I actually had a rough experience the last time I went to New York City. I would only go if like I didn't go there through driving. That probably would be the only way I go. Unless it was like an organized trip. Or I just wouldn't do the driving. Like I would park somewhere. Someone else would do the driving. Yeah, it's like I feel like New York City changed actually. Like I remember I would go to New York City and I remember I first went there, I think it was 2011. It was on like a school trip or something. And there was something, I don't know, there was like energy to it. There was like an inspiring place, but now it's just like a giant traffic jam. I should ask AI what topics I should talk about. Has anyone used ChatGPT? I use that. It's like it can kind of strategize like so many things. It's 3:02 a.m. I think some people are going to sleep. I think rock is better. Oh, I never tried that. I did get the Meta glasses. I'm trying to get the new ones. I don't think they sell it. I don't know how to get them actually. I think they have to get them at a certain store. I'm trying to return the ones I have now and get the new ones because that would be good. That would be like for catching. I'd be able to translate a predator that's speaking another language in real time. Like you can it actually you can see the text. My understanding. Yeah, I think Grok is like that's Elon Musk's AI. Yeah, I'll probably try it out. Um, is it like an app or what do you how do you what do you use to interact with it? Yeah, actually I've been using ChatGPT for a couple months and changed my life. Yeah, one thing I wouldn't do with is self-driving cars. Like one, I don't think I trust yeah, I don't think I trust like a computer deciding how to defensively drive as much as I need to do. Um and yeah, I also like driving. I host my own AI locally. It cuts all the BS out of big tech companies. It's faster to fund a little project. Oh wow, that's cool. I don't even know how you do something like that. To be honest, shit, I think there's like a plane or something. I don't know. Yeah, so possibly Friday and Saturday I might have something, and then and more. It's a lightweight version of DeepSeek R1, so it doesn't require an insane rig or anything. Uh, shit, I don't even know about that. By rig, what do you mean? It's really good for having it write code for you. Makes doing your own project a lot easier. Yeah, because I could think of a lot of app ideas that no one thought of. Actually, I'll just say one because a lot of people think it's a bad idea, so maybe people wouldn't take it. But what about an app that could? It kind of would be more of an enthusiast app, but you'd be able to communicate with passengers and planes above you. Like it would be something where they would kind of be able to broadcast stuff to people below. Like it'd be kind of a cool way of interacting with where you're flying over. I don't know. I always thought stuff like that. It's like if you're flying over, let's say you're flying over Orlando, you know, you can just like shout out to Orlando, and you could actually, and the people below you, they could actually talk to kind of the people that are in the plane, like sending that message. That's always been something I thought of. Because like you got Wi-Fi, you know, like it would just take an app to connect to it and just say what flight you're on. But yeah, like literally every time, it's like a lot of times. I'll actually say this: a lot of times when you like even tell someone an idea, they'll be like, "Nah, bro, that won't work because of this and that." And then next thing you know, it you see someone making billions of dollars off of it. So a lot of people got to just protect their ideas and not listen to people. Think you're a fire truck. Oh shit! Hold on. I was gonna do a thing real quick. Yeah. I just made someone a mod. Yeah. So what's everyone been up to? What's going on with the alternate? GPU, CPU, and all that desktop equals rig. Okay. Work all day, come home, eat. About it. Nothing interesting. Just here. I'm just here. I'm just alive. Just breathing in oxygen and exhaling carbon dioxide. Just maintaining a steady pulse. Living the dream. Yeah. Shit. Well, I went to sleep kind of. I did kind of one of those things where I went to sleep kind of more in the day to catch up on lost sleep, but now I'm up at night, so I gotta figure out how to redirect my sleep. But yeah, that's why I'm up. I could do so much other stuff for laughs. Like I could do like walking lives. Only kind of lives I don't like doing is I don't like filming other people. That's why like even when I did those like walking lives, like in Marlboro, I would always do it at night because no one's out. Um, some about that, even though I have the right to, like I always felt uncomfortable about like filming people on lives, like IRL streams, even though it's just like they're in the public. Like it's just kind of I don't know what it is. It's like I feel like it's kind of like I don't know. I feel like it's kind of not normal to film people kind of in their natural habitat almost. But yeah, probably doing something like mountain climbing if there was good reception. Should go on a First Amendment. I would be the worst at that because it's like it's almost like literally everything I'm against. Like filming people without, especially filming people when they're saying they don't want to be filmed. That's just not. I would only do something like that if there was like a extreme purpose to it. Yeah, natural habitat. Yo, Wog, what up? They usually just film corrupt government workers. Yeah, for me, if there was like an actual case, or if it was like maybe a DA that wasn't taking predator catcher cases, or maybe one jailing like OPP or something like that for a reason, like I get that, but I just don't get um like I don't know, I'm filming you and then they're just kind of clearly annoyed uh by it, and then it's just like I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's accomplishing anything to me. Like I get they have the right to, but only unless there's like a specific thing you're after. Like unless there's like an actual story. It's just doesn't seem worth it. Free OPP. Ryan, do you have any updates on this? Yeah, no, I know very little about it. I think it was maybe Alex and Gideon did a live about it. Saying that like this really is like putting like predator catching at risk, but beyond that, I think it's bigger than that. I think it's like once they really outlaw predator catching and how they're doing it, that's quite like kiss the First Amendment goodbye. Like all your civil liberties and all that, that's gone. Because like there's literally no line between that and uh like jailing old journalists. There really isn't. Like they did nothing to cause that guy to faint. Yeah, I watched the live. They didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, I kind of heard about it, but yeah, it's just they'll never outlaw predator catching, bro. That'll never happen. I mean, I kind of would argue they're almost. I think they're trying to, but it's unconstitutional for them to. But now I'm starting to think that do they really care about the Constitution anymore? I don't know. It's got me guessing. You kind of think like, no, they can't do that because it's not constitutional. They can't just ban journalism, right? Or can they? You know, like, what will the people really do about it? Like, people are trying to just like live their own lives and go to work and pay bills. Like, they don't have time to necessarily protect their civil liberties. So when no one's looking, they could just take it away. So yeah, I hope not. I hope society can come together that our constitutional rights mean something, and that this is a direct violation of that. Um, I've never seen it so blatant before. Like, I've even seen where they try to argue like some kind of misconduct if like the predator catcher's like screaming or whatever in the store, however it works. But my understanding is they were straight up calm with the guy and he just fainted. And there's nothing sanctionable about that. Like that opens like a massive slippery slope. Like so if you ask a pedophile why they're being a pedophile and they pass out, that's your fault. That's on you. Yeah, hopefully. I'm definitely too much of a pessimist. I think of world-ending scenarios a lot. I'd say like half my thoughts are about the collapse of the like everything collapsing or worst case scenarios. They're working on it, taking all right slowly every day. But yeah, but optimism's important too because it's kind of like if you're just kind of cynical and pessimistic at the same time, you kind of have to admit that you're not doing anything. Like even if you think everything's gonna go to shit, like, but you believe that maybe there's something you can do about it, at least for you. That's some level of optimism. So and you kind of need that like some level of optimism to do something, you know, even productive. Because if you don't think anything will work, then why do anything? Might require a Supreme Court ruling, which would be expensive and stressful for the test case. Yeah, that's the thing. Um, if the Supreme Court rules against that, that's that's our rights. That's journalism. Like that's an end to the First Amendment. I actually kind of wonder if this will be it. Like if there isn't a blatant example of what should be like the test case for like the Supreme Court, I would say it probably is the situation OPP's in. Like that's kind of one of those things that should be taken to the Supreme Court. Like something fundamentally un-American has happened to Americans. Like that's Supreme Court. It's I think it's Supreme Court worthy in my opinion. Yeah, and I definitely think that like predator catchers really should kind of form a coalition with each other. Like, because if they can take out one group, they can take out all of us. Like, if one catcher gets spotted, you can get spotted. Like, if something can happen to one catcher, it can happen to you. So, really got to kind of band together as a movement. It's it's so easy to fall into pessimism. Not saying you're wrong, but don't fall into that mindset. Yeah, and actually, I'll kind of admit, like, a lot of times I did fall into the mindset. But like you kind of have to admit, like even if you're calling like, oh, that's realistic, I'm just being realistic. At the same time, if your mindset isn't translating to action, like in a positive direction, that's that's not a good mindset. You know, like that's still not doing anything. You could not like it's almost like you're kind of tricking yourself. Like some people could think, um, you know, maybe if someone was an optimist, like the pessimist would think, no, the optimist would think they're not going to do anything because they think everything's great. But to an extent, the optimist thinks that there's something that can be done, and there's a reason to put in work to get it done. So that's productive. So to an extent, being a pessimist or whatever you're going to call it, like is sometimes it's just like a mentality of non-action. If they lose, it's the only option. Hopefully, someone like Musk would bankroll the defense. He just get involved in such cases. It's all about trying to maneuver myself in a better position and focus on smaller goals and keep going. Yeah, it's like a big thing is like even if you call it like realistic or whatever, but it's the outcome is it's not action. It's not like getting yourself together and getting something done, putting a plan in place. Like that's a bad mindset. It's obviously not realistic because it can't be the realistic thing to do is to do nothing. But yeah, actually, I'm trying to think of where OPP is out of. Are they out of Oklahoma? I'm trying to think of what OPP stands for. Isn't it? I actually forget what they are, what that stands for. Oh shit, my shit froze. Hold up. Watch any auditing video. It's obvious people don't know the First Amendment and simplicity that people are allowed to film in public. People think they have the right to privacy in public when they don't. Oh, Oklahoma. Okay, it is Oklahoma. Predator prevention. I remember it was something about Oklahoma. Is Oklahoma near Illinois? Yeah, and actually, do they need to be bailed out of jail? Is there a way to support that or something? Or I'm trying to think. Or are they in Texas? I think they got extradited. Like they had to get extradited to Texas or something. Or yeah, actually, I don't even know where they're at. No bail right now. Oh my god. Yeah, so there's really nothing we can do right now other than apply pressure to the situation. But they're waiting to be. It's by Texas and shit. So were they like doing a catch in Texas and came from Oklahoma, or and would they be sent back to like the jail they're coming from as far as that goes? Yeah, because I've never been. I don't know how that works actually. Oh, it's by Texas. Saw Katie Kimman in Santa Monica. She was auditing the bank. She loves flex your freedoms. She was doing the grandma routine. Yeah, it's like I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like I kind of see auditing. Yeah, like that's a rate, but it's like when I see people like the paparazzi though, like I don't know. I mean, you can a lot, but like I can judge it. You know, it's just yeah, certain things I just think are kind of uncalled for. Like I remember the guy that played The Sopranos. I forget his name. I'm not gonna pretend to remember. But he was like literally with this kid for Halloween, and this paparazzi dude was like kept filming him, and it's like I can't do that, like with someone's kid. Yeah, at the same time though, I see I see the rights part of it. Yeah, I kind of like personally though. For me, I kind of have like unless it's like a predator. Like I have like kind of almost like a like a phobia of filming people in public. Like I always like if I was like going for a walk even it would be like pointed directly to the ground or something and yeah, I don't feel like I can just film people. Yeah. Good night, Cody. And yeah, welcome to the stream. Love to have you back. Yeah, there's something like interesting I saw. It's kind of unrelated. Um but this guy was hold on, I want to find his name. I'll be right back. Yeah, Nicholas. Yeah, so his name is Nicholas Irving. He was like an army sniper and he uh he was on Vlad TV. They kind of went to like a bunch of topics, but they talked about um like how we're kind of approaching civil war and stuff like that. Um they were kind of heading towards collapse. Yeah, but mainly he kind of just like he was kind of asked about like the Charlie Kirk thing, the Charlie Kirk shooting. Yeah, that's kind of interesting segment to watch. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think it's starting to get to that time where people are too sleepy to stay on. I think we're probably gonna hit an hour. We're at 58 minutes. We'll try to hit an hour. See what's good then. Yeah, but I'm really hoping the best for Oklahoma predator prevention. I want to kind of think of ways that we can support. I have no idea how we can now, but um, yeah, whatever we can do about that. I think that that kind of fight matters, and that's kind of essential to this entire movement. Like if something happens to one catcher, it could happen to the catcher you watch. And yeah, that's just important. Yeah, I think I might end it off here. Probably at the hour mark. Kind of OCD about times. Let's see, I think it would have happened to any catcher group that caught in that town. Yeah, absolutely, it would have. Even me, like even though I'm like a lot more like soft spoken than other catchers and all that, I think still like the guy probably would have passed out from the situation. Like I could like that definitely could have happened to me. Absolutely. Yeah, we really need to rally for OPP. Big deal. Yeah, so anything actually I might even make a post on Fireside, just like ideas, like people can just comment like any ideas to help, like whatever they are, and I don't know, I'm for it, whatever it is. I hope they get out, they have a good outcome, and they keep doing what they're good at. Keep exposing predators. Because I think I've seen a couple of their catches, and I think they have a really good style to it. Like it's one of those ones that's like there's no gimmick or anything. It's like just a raw like um, catch showing you the raw realness of an online predator. You know, kind of like a raw true crime concept. And yeah, I mean, they have a good website for their career and work. So yeah, um, our hearts definitely, our hearts definitely should go out to OPP right now in this time. Again, anyway, we can support. I'm for that. Yeah, and definitely that was a situation where it was like it was so cut and dry. It wasn't like a gray area where it's like sometimes like the predator catcher is doing like maybe something off the wall, even if it's like disorderly conduct or whatever. But then like they get like a ridiculous penalty for it. But at the same time, but this was just like it looked like it was a very calm interaction. Um, and um, oh, that's what that is. It was like a purple thing popped up. Oh, it's Cody donated 49.99. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I actually don't even know what to say to that. But yeah, I'm uh I'm definitely gonna try to live up to like any support that we get. Um yeah, I really do appreciate that. Actually, what I'll probably do is like if there's any kind of like bail fund or whatever for OPP, they got $50 from me, 100% straight up, at least 50. I'll pledge that forward. But yeah, it was like a very cut and dry situation where they they were literally doing nothing wrong, and they're going about it really calmly, and they still got put in jail for it. Oh, there is a donation link. Yeah, I'll probably just like text them or something about that. Figure what that is. It's a little late texting, so probably wait on the morning. But yeah, thanks for watching. There's gonna be some stuff that's probably gonna come out. Some catches in the near future, and yeah, hope everyone. Oh wait, but there is one. Oh, I mean, I don't know. I'll just try to find out. And yeah, when I do, I'll try to keep everyone updated. And um, yeah, and to everyone else, and yeah, thanks again for the donation, Cody. And yeah, and hope everyone has a. I mean, obviously everyone's up now, but hopefully everyone can have a good rest after the stream. Oh, whoa, bro! We got another 49, 49. I don't even know. Sam, so I gotta say, I'm like not at all prepared for donations, mentally prepared for donations at all. So wow. I do appreciate it though. But thanks, Bill. Bill Evans, the 4999. But yeah, I'm gonna try to like I don't know, I'm really gonna try to like pledge all that forward. Yeah. But into all good night though. Good night, Wog. Yeah, definitely show it to Bill.